Game capture. Window capture. That's got to be the right one, hasn't it? Yeah, that's it, isn't it? Yes. Oh yeah, baby. Now we go in here and we. I want to know. I really kind of want it to be on. I definitely want it to be private. So I don't want to make sure.
Why?
'Cause I
No
don't
one's
want.
gonna come across.
Yeah, but I still want to make sure. Okay, cancel. This is ball. New live event. Go live now. Bam.
But
Is this how it works? Okay, I don't know how that works, or maybe I am just gonna have to do it normally. Oh, I think it's live now. Anyway, hello, hello. Go live now.
fuck.
Bam. Here we go. It isn't that like the best quality? Oh, it can go up to HD. Let's have a look. See what quality it is. It doesn't look that good, does it? It doesn't look like the best quality in the world.
No, can't see shit.
Oh yeah, I never linked it to you. Okay, I don't know how that works, or maybe I am just gonna have to do it normally. Well, there you go anyway. That means I'm gonna have to have my live stream open. Fuck. At least I can mute it so we don't have to listen to myself. Do you want to do one for all these in?
Yeah. Don't think you can.
Wait, you can't anymore. Oh. I told you should have played it yesterday, you freaking Jew. Wait, what the fuck, though?
What?
Oh, I've got it set to only capture the wrong window. Jeebus Christ, Liam, you
It
such a
makes me laugh
freaking
how they interview people just as they got off the boat or like whatever sport they do. They can't even breathe, man. I know you said about it yesterday, but it makes fucking laugh so much.
There you go. Sorry about this, but once I've done it once, I'll never have to do it again anyway, so. It will make it infinitely easier for me anyway. Today, you freaking Jew. I'm not sure what that means. What the fuck, though? Nope, okay.
What?
Oh, I've got it set to only capture the wrong window. Jeebus Christ, Liam. Advanced settings. Come on.
It makes me laugh how they interview people like just as they got off the boat or like whatever sport they do. They can't even breathe, man. Like, I know you said about it yesterday, but it made me fucking laugh. So
It's pretty quiet. I wonder why it's so quiet. There you go. I don't know how to share it, so unfortunately. To be honest, you should be able to easily find it. Okay, one sec, I can do this. Man, it really is struggling. Sorry about this, but once I've done it once, never have to do it again anyway, so.
why is it so small?
It's just because that's just the what's it, isn't it? The League client doesn't fit my screen, does it? Because why would my client be that big? Like, do you actually have your client stretched to your whole screen?
Yeah.
That's how big my client is in comparison to my screen. It will make. it buffers so much. I don't really know why. Make it infinitely easier for me anyway. I'm not really sure. I'll obviously have to look into something like that. I don't understand. Let's have a look. YouTube live.
Super.
Hey, what's going on, you guys? Bring your friends here. Today I wanted to make a video to show those of you who always wanted to stream but could not just because you did not have that good of an internet connection. So today I'm going to show you how to get started as far as what settings you should put into Open Broadcaster software. Now, granted, I'm going to show you settings for only people who have a 1.5 upload or lower. So that being said, how am I able to achieve this? Well, one is you have to have a pretty decent computer to compensate for the low upload that you have as far as internet goes. And then my settings for my computer are an AMD FX 8350 8-core processor, 4 gigahertz, 12 gigabytes RAM, 16-bit operating system, and a NVIDIA GTX 460 graphics card. So that being said, let's get into the settings on OBS in order to set it up so we can get everyone going. So go to settings, settings, and we'll just start from the top down. So go to encoding. You're going to put your quality balance at 3, and then you're going to put your max bitrate at 1000. And use custom buffer size is unchecked, so it should look pretty much exactly like this at the end. As far as your bitrate for your audio, I put it on 112. I don't really notice too much of a difference going from 112 and like 192 or 160 for the most part. It's not really worth the bitrate in my opinion, but I just stick with 112. Going over to broadcast settings, of course you want to go to live stream. Right now I'm using this as a file output, so go to live stream and then choose the server that's obviously the best for you or the closest to you. And then pretty much everything else is pretty much going to stay the same. Auto reconnect on, minimize network impact, checked. Going over to video. Now the custom resolution, I have 1920 by 1080. That is, you want to match this to the resolution that you're using in game. So I always have a resolution of 1920 by 1080. And then here's the important part, the resolution downscale. You're going to downscale twice, so 960 by 540. And the reason why you're doing that is obviously A, your internet cannot really handle the resolution because I can actually stream at 1920 by 1080, but it's whenever I move is when like everything just freezes and you're screwed anyway. So going down the 2, 960 by 540 is probably the best I have had so far. Like I've streamed for, quite a bit, and for not even for myself as well, and I've had a lot of feedback on this, and everyone says that when I streamed on 960 by 540, and I've also agreed with this, that it's the best results for my internet and my computer. So 960 by 540, bilinear is fastest FPS is 30, going down the audio, and you're disabling arrow, by the way, disabling arrow. Basically, arrow is for anybody who who has a capture card is
Oh, at
using
least it
screen
wasn't me.
capture, not game capture. So you're going to be wanting to use game capture. Going down the audio, pretty much input your speakers, input your mic. Everything is pretty much the same. I changed my mic auxiliary boost to 4, and I'll tell you why. Is because on my mic, I have it down to 5. And if I put it any higher than 5 and I start screaming, then it is the worst sound you will ever hear in your natural born life, and you will regret it. And your stream, well, actually, you won't regret it, but your streamers, your viewers will regret it and probably hate you forever and just go and talk bad about you for the rest of your life. So that's the reason why. Just I have a really sensitive mic. Going down to advanced, your multi-threaded optimizations are going to be checked. Priority class is above normal. And the important part, the CPU preset, you're going to put that down to slow. Now, that is dependent on, because, I mean, you can't have a slow computer and a slow internet, because obviously you need at least something. So for me, I have a fast processor. So putting it down to slow is the preset to go. And the only reason why it works is because I'm downscaling the resolution. Like, one cannot be there without the other. Otherwise, you would get a lot of tearing, and it pretty much wouldn't work, more or less. So, preset to slow. Your keyframe interval is still 2, and pretty much everything is unchecked other than allow other modifiers on hotkeys and use multi-threaded optimizations. Nothing else is checked. Network by an interface, you can just leave it at default. Latency tuning factors 20, and the microphone. And going down to the microphone noise gate, just -32, -26. You can kind of tweak this to you want. There's no really set preset for it. And then yeah, other than that, it's just
What is he?
customizing presets or whatever. And I'll probably make another video to mess with that or whatever for you. But that is the core setup that you need to in order to stream pretty decently almost with any game. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Give me a like if this has helped you, especially people who don't have promising internet like myself but have a decent computer. So it's something to get you started. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Share it around with your buddies.
Oh my god, I
And
think
thanks
I
for
just
stopping
realized
by.
something.
Bring your friends, and I'm out of here.